We often get asked if a battery needs coding, so what does it mean and how does it work? I'm going to show you all of that and what you should rather do with a full step-by-step battery replacement, including info on the battery size and what to expect after installation. In the case where the battery is too flat to open the boot or the trunk, you can use a battery pack or another 12-volt source on the jumper points located in the engine bay. Connect the positive as seen here and the negative on this dedicated post or any unpainted surface on the bodywork. This will give enough power to open the boot. The battery is located under the spare wheel surrounded by a multitude of covers and brackets. So the first step is to remove the spare wheel and the tool tray. Then we need to loosen this strap to access a nut holding this tray in place. Now it's good practice to disconnect the negative terminal completely before working on anything else, but I made a separate video explaining all of that, so I'll post a link at the end of this video. Now disconnect the vent tube by pulling it out. Moving on to the brackets, loosen these 4 bolts. As well as the bracket that secures the battery. I'll show you how to line that up a bit later. The cap on the positive unclips on the side and then simply just pulls off, but don't discard it, we'll use that on the new battery as well. Loosen the positive terminal just enough to extend the clamp. You might need a screwdriver to help. The battery is now free, but in the meantime take note of the EFB battery type. We're going to upgrade it to an AGM, so I'll share some info on that in a minute. For now, push the new battery into this retaining lip at the back. The bracket has a notch that needs to slot into one of those grooves in the base. That's the only thing that secures the battery from sliding side to side. The positive goes back first, but push it down as low as possible in the battery post before tightening. Install the brackets and covers first before connecting the negative as seen here. Install the negative terminal by using the same technique. The terminals shouldn't be able to move around by hand once tightened. Now this little black box on the negative terminal with the extra connector means the car has some sort of battery management system or BMS. More of that a bit later. We're replacing the battery with the same 80 amp hour size, but I've seen this model with a 90 amp hour as well, so match yours accordingly. Then we're also upgrading the battery type from EFB to AGM, but this will depend on your budget, so I'll post some links in the description for the battery size used in this video. Don't forget the vent tube. This will keep hydrogen gas outside the vehicle. Then lastly, all the tool trays and spare wheel. Audi and VWs with BMS are very sensitive when it comes to battery replacements, and we've seen a significant change in charge behavior before and after adaptation, specifically on this model. Although it's not strictly required for the car to run, it is required for correct energy management and best battery life. So what the BMS Reset or coding effectively does is clear historical data and adjust the charging behavior based on the battery age, type and amp hour rating. It can also be done at a workshop after replacement if you don't have the equipment, but I'll post a link in the description for the tool we used in this video. The BMS wants to see a change in serial number, so change it to the battery serial number or change it at least one digit. And although binary AGM seems like the obvious choice for AGM, the glass fiber option is actually the equivalent of the fleece or standard AGM. You shouldn't have any warning lights on startup. And a radio code isn't required. The one-touch windows also don't need resetting. There's a sequence for disconnecting and connecting the terminals, and it's all explained in this next video.